the HLRL Grand National Series presented by Racing Warehouse. Let's go racing.
At McConey Setup Shop, we offer custom-built setups for any asphalt oval car. Prices starting at just $5. Weekly setups available for all Legends, late models, modifieds, and NASCAR trucks, Xfinity, and Cup cars. Do you need one-on-one driver coaching? We've got you covered. Visit www.McConeySetupShop.com and find yourself in Victory Lane. McConey Setup Shop, handling all your setup needs so you don't have to.
History, authenticity, a one-of-a-kind piece of racing memorabilia. Lawson and his team have been helping race fans get their hands on real race-used items for over 10 years now. Follow them on social media as their inventory is constantly changing and being upgraded. Or, if you're in the Carolinas, stop on by, and I guarantee you'll leave feeling like family. The Racing Warehouse, a one-of-a-kind experience. Serving race fans since 2010.
All right, welcome race fans. We are back tonight with the Highline Racing League Xfinity Series here at Auto Club. I believe this is race number 8, isn't it, Dwayne? I think
it is.
Yes,
yep.
Race number 8. So we're just should put us just past the halfway mark in the season. So we'll get to the points here in just a minute. Well, also on tap here tonight is the High Slide Truck Series. And the Extreme Motorsports 99, I think that's their Cup Series. So that's coming up tonight. And is already on. And tomorrow night is the Old Ford Sim Racing League. That'll be coming up tomorrow night. So make sure you tune in for that. That's always a good time. All right, let's take a look at the race analytics coming into tonight. They've went to 80% fuel. So we'll get to that. 65-degree air temperature. 66-degree track temperature. Boy, nice and cool. 125 laps. That's 250 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window about 35 to 45 laps on a tank of fuel because they're getting 80%. And it was because I heard some of them were saying 36, and Dwayne went out and ran a few laps, and he said it was showing maybe about 41 or so. So I just left it at 35 to 45. And pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. Sorry about that. Anyhow, let's get to the points here, Dwayne.
Okay.
Sorry, my wife was talking to me. All right, well, DJ Stagner takes over the point lead from last week by 6 points. Actually, 6 points with a two-way tie there for second place between Curtis Granger and James McKee. So McKee finally dropping out of that top spot this past week. He's been in the top spot for since the beginning of the season, just about. Connor Holden in fourth. He's 15 points back. Then we got a three-way tie here between Alan Kundman, Tyler Snyder, and Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams picking up a lot of positions. What was it, like 12 positions or something, Dwayne?
He gained 10 spots with that win last week.
Okay, yeah, 10 spots. I'm sorry. I thought I was thinking 12. But, yeah, great news for him. Ryan Hines in eighth, 33 points back. And another two-way tie here between Patrick Green and Scott Wheeler for ninth, 34 points behind the leader. Dwayne?
Caleb Morris, he's in 11th, 38 points back. Scott Zellner, 12th, 41 points behind the lead. Kendall Kerr, 13th, 45 back. Adam Bose, 14th, 49 points behind the lead. Victor Valley jumps 10 spots as well to 15th, 50 points back. After last week's race, Roberto Ramirez 16th, 52 behind the lead. Mike Campbell has the 17th spot. He's 57 points back. Casey Heschel is 18th, 59 points back. Toby Wedgwood in 19th, 60 points back. And Tyler Rush is rounding out the top 20. He is 62 points behind the leader.
Yeah, very good. Well, we got a couple newcomers in here tonight. I seen Brad Kress. I seen he was in... He's one of the newcomers. I'm not sure if we have any other ones. I didn't see any other ones right off the top of my head, but so we have one newcomer to the league. So welcome, Brad Kress. Good to see him in there. All right, just moments away here from the national anthem, folks. Dwayne was looking at the fog around the track courses. From the camera angle I see right here, I don't really see it that much, but we'll probably see it throughout the night. He said it's 100% humidity, so which is like pretty much everything but raining out there on the track, ain't it, Dwayne?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, 100% humidity, yeah. You could just stand out there with a T-shirt and be soaking wet.
Absolutely.
Yep. Well, you live up north. You're used to that high humidity, right?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Every summer.
I know it. I lived in Pennsylvania, and man, it was horrible.
Yeah, and that's definitely going to play in with how these cars handle out there. They're a little on the tight side with the setup. You kind of have to let it roll through the middle a little bit more before you can get back onto the throttle.
Yeah.
And that could allow for a little bit of side-by-side racing. Top line seems to be the preferred line through 1 and 2, but you want to be right on the bottom through 3 and 4.
Oh, man, they just lost it right there. A couple of them, Matt Owens coming out of 4. Yeah, wow, they were side by side, but man, he lost it. Wow, man, the cars are just about sideways coming out of 4. Wow,
yeah.
that's amazing.
I got a feeling we're going to see a lot of side-by-side racing here tonight, and maybe even some 3 wide for a time.
Right.
It's a nice wide track, a lot of drafting. Drafting definitely comes into play here. So with the way this thing's handling, I got a feeling we're in for a really good race tonight, Rudy.
Yeah. All right, folks, we're going to step away for the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran past, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the free, and the home of the brave? Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the U.S. of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks, and just waiting for the first times to come in here. Well, hey, Becky and Dalton, how's it going? Everybody's having a good night.
Looks like Mike Campbell's going to be the first one to post a time here.
Yeah.
Alan Kunman currently on top with a 41.510.
See if that holds up.
EJ Stagner, 41.388. Now has the top
Whoa.
spot.
Backed up that practice time.
Yes, sir.
And backed up that point lead too, saying I'm on top, I'm going to stay on top.
And not to mention a bonus point for pole position.
Yeah. Oh, Scott Zellner just took it away from him.
He did by 0.003 of a second.
That's all it takes. Curtis Granger, I don't know if this is his second lap. It'd be a second lap to see what he can do.
'15th quickest for Curtis Granger.
Yeah, he's not going to pick up any more time, so.
James McKee coming around to take the green flag for his qualifying attempt.
We've got Tyler Snyder, Kendall Kerr out there yet. But Toby Wedgwood has not been on the track yet.
Casey Heschel to third.
Nice. Comes James McKee, first lap. What's that put him?
20th place.
Eesh, you better pick it up a ton.
Now, I've noticed a lot of these guys have run 2 laps instead of being one and done.
Right.
Most of them have picked it up on the second lap. We'll see if McKee can do the same.
Kendall Kerr up the 9th. Very nice.
And
James
pick it up, he does. James McKee, 8th.
8th. Very nice.
Tyler Schneider, 23rd currently with his first lap. We'll see if he can pick it up on lap number 2.
So the only one that's not going to qualify is Toby Wedgwood? Wow.
Looks like Toby Wedgwood has already retired from the session.
What the heck? Well, that ain't good.
No.
There's Tyler's second lap. Where's he go?
11th.
11th. Nice. Well, good pickup. And you look at those times. He's only 86 one-thousandths of a second from the leader. That's pretty damn close.
Yes,
close.
it is. And very close times all the way through this field. Everyone in the 41-second bracket. So
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of close racing, a lot of pack racing out there at a mile and a half.
Yeah, from first to 29th is a half a second.
Or excuse me, 2 mile. It is a 2 mile track.
Yep. Oh, I can see the fog now. Whoa. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
It's pretty foggy.
Certain camera angles, you'll see it for sure.
Yes, sir. Dang. That's something else. They got the humidity up so high. I mean, it's cool temperatures, but boy, that humidity. Yeah, it's got to be like raining like crazy or something.
Yeah.
Well, how about we get old DJ up here and see what he's got to say about taking the point lead. DJ Stagner, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you took the point lead last week there, my friend. So what do you think about that and heading in here to Auto Club, laying down a second place qualifying effort?
Yeah, I was really worried about last week. You know, road courses aren't really my strong suit, so put in a ton of time, and luckily, you know, had an okay day. And here, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm glad with second, because cold tires on this track is just incredibly treacherous, and
Yeah.
I honestly do not know what's going to happen in turn 1 on lap 1. I really don't. I would not be surprised if there's a 10-car wreck. I would not be surprised if everybody makes it through clean. So I'm very nervous for the entire field and myself too. Just because earlier when we were practicing, it was so terrible on lap 1. Me and Curtis both spun out in a practice race, and it was just, it's going to be interesting.
Well, what do you think as the fuel runs out on the car? Isn't that going to make the car lighter? Will it kind of free it up a little bit?
Well, when we were practicing, it really isn't too bad on the long run. It's kind of gets tight, but really lap 1 on those cold tires is going to be the loosest part of the entire run. So if you can just survive that first little bit, it's going to tighten up.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you go, DJ. Good luck tonight, and congrats on taking the point lead over. Hopefully you can stay there for a little while.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you were in Blacktop Racing?
GRT,
Oh.
Ranger.
Yeah. I can never remember. Why is that? All right, folks, that's going to wrap up qualifying. We got about 30 seconds left here. Looks like everybody has taken a time. And Scott Zellner are going to walk away with the pole tonight. Pretty
And
awesome.
a bonus point.
Yes. I guess Becky must have left. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she was there, but must have left. All right, Dwayne, here we go. Scott Zellner taking the pole with a 41.386. Congratulations to Scotty for grabbing that pole, man. That was awesome. 3 1,000ths of a difference back to DJ Stagner, though. DJ taking second. Casey Heschel third. Jordan Martin in fourth. Ryan Potter fifth. Ryan Williams sixth place. Mike Campbell seventh. James McKee eighth. Alan Kundman ninth. And Kendall Kerr 10th. Dwayne?
Tyler Schneider's going to roll off 11th. Connor Holden 12th. Adam Bose 13th. Patrick Green 14th. Scott Wheeler 15th. Dylan Smith is going to start from the 16th spot. Ryan Hines 17th. 18th is going to be Curtis Granger. Brad Kress will qualify 19th in his first run with the league. And Chance Duckworth rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
Gabe Herschel 21st. Matt Owens 22nd. Caleb Morrissey 23rd. Roberto Ramirez starting 24th. Dylan Body, 25th. Tyler Rush, 26th. Andrew Baker, 27th. The Dylan Petit will start 28th. Andrew Siegel, 29th. And Toby Wedgwood, I don't believe, is going to make the start here tonight. But if he does, he will be starting 30th.
And because we didn't have any more than 30 drivers, this league has a qualify or go home for some of their lower session drivers, but we didn't have more than 30, so everybody who qualified will be racing tonight.
Yeah, it looks like Toby Wedgwood's the only one that did not start. And it looks like Scott Zellner going to start on the outside. I think that was just exactly what DJ Stagner said, that he was glad he was going to be starting on the outside. If you remember, just a few minutes ago, we talked to him. And boy, that kind of threw that for a loop right there with Scott going to the outside now.
Yeah, in turn 1 and 2 especially, the outside line is definitely the preferred line. You can just carry so much momentum off the corner, whereas the bottom line, you kind of need the whole racetrack. So if you can pinch that guy down there, and a lot of times you can, you'll get by him, and that's why you see guys take that outside line on a restart.
All right, well, get him going here, Dwayne.
Will do. All right, pace car ducks off. Green flag is out, and we are underway for the Fresh Prince 250 from Auto Club Speedway.
Oh, where the heck is it?
And we're already almost 3 wide in mid-pack here.
Sorry about that. I almost forgot about it. I had the logo there. I wanted to show everybody. So, yeah, the Fresh
Check
Prince
that, Rudy.
250.
We were 3 wide for second there for the briefest of moments.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. This track is when you're on new tires like this, it's oh man, Stagner got really tight there in the corner. I don't know if you caught that.
I did.
Ooh, man, that was close.
And this is a wide track, so you might even see 4 wide for a little bit down the straight, but the whole field really fanned out right now.
Yep. James McKee already up to 7th. We got guys that are falling back, though. Adam Bowe's going backwards here. Don't know what's going on with him, but he is fading real fast.
I believe this might be a calculated move. Just move to the back.
Yep.
It's going to be a little bit of pack racing here. And he looks like he might have gotten under the wall a little bit as well. Big scrapes down the side of his car. So I think he's just trying to ride it out right now.
We had a pass for the lead there. Jordan Martin takes over the lead from Scott Zellner. And he gets that bonus point.
And you see how high these guys are in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You just can carry so much momentum off that high side that it really is the best place to be. Meanwhile, further back in the pack, we're 3 wide. Now 2 wide for 20th place.
Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy back here, let me tell you. Caleb Morrissey, Matt Owens. Yeah, these guys are getting pretty wild back here. Trying to get it sorted out.
And this is a group of drivers, they're not afraid to take it 3 or even 4 wide.
Oh, yeah, right. DJ Stagner side by side with James McKee. McKee's got that inside on Stagner. Now, I don't know at this point who would have the better position on that, because we know
depend on the runoff.
Yeah, the outside's pretty good, but the inside's pretty good too, and it looks like the outside may come back, and he does.
Yeah, right now the outside is really where you want to be. Stagner gave McKee a lot of room down low. That's why they were able to stay side by side, but you just get that bite right off the corner and just propels you ahead. Stagner has a little bit of traffic in front of him. That's going to help him draft back beside McKee here as they head down into 3.
Yeah, but I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to do that, because McKee is actually gaining some ground each and every corner. He's gaining that ground down around the low side like this. Seems to be doing pretty well at the moment here.
Yeah, you can definitely hold your own down there, but right now, everybody's on that high sign, so he's going to need some drafting help if he's going to keep up on the straights here.
Brian Williams takes it down low here in turn 1, and it looks like he is going to do the slide job up in front of Casey Heschel, and takes over 3rd, so Ryan moving from 6th to 3rd already.
What this track takes more than anything, Rudy, is patience.
Yeah.
You got to have the patience to properly work the throttle, know that you're going to get by the guy to your inside or outside. You just got to not force the issue.
Yep. Mike Campbell, 8th. Patrick Green, 9th. Already coming up from 14th to 9th. Moving up, Kendall Kerr to 10th. Keep an eye on Connor Holden. He's the one that's been able to pick up quite a few positions in the last few weeks here, and he has been staying inside the top 5 in points. But we will keep an eye on Connor Holden.
And we've got a 6-car battle for 3rd place, Rudy, going on right now.
I seen that. Oh my gosh. Yep, here comes Ryan Potter to the inside of Ryan Williams, and look at this, 3 wide. Casey Hatchell. He took a look to the inside there, Dwayne.
Yeah.
Wow, that was wild right there.
And Mike Campbell is 3 wide with James McKee in the middle.
Oh, man.
Patrick Green.
They
touch. Around.
Oh,
McKee gets a hard lick.
We'll catch up with him here in just a minute. I got to find him. Okay, let's go take a look here. We'll get down here a little closer. I don't know if he come across the nose of him or what happened there.
Yeah, it looks like Campbell was on his outside, and Campbell really had nowhere to go. They just come together coming off the corner.
Yep.
And McKee gets the worst of it. He goes around, and Dylan Smith just has nowhere to go, nails McKee in the rear end.
And they have no resets either. And this is the kind of stuff that that drops you back into points too, like for McKee. So, gosh, I hope that don't. I hope he can get it fixed up enough to get back out there and be fast.
Yeah, I'm counting 5 cars involved in total. Looks like Scott Wheeler rear-ended Tyler Schneider as they were trying to check up. So those 2 involved in it. Yeah, it looks like Dylan Smith and James McKee got the worst of that deal.
Well, I wonder if anybody's going to pit here. It doesn't look like not too many up the front are going to be pitting when you got limited tires.
Yeah, limited tires. It's a long race. We still have 115 to go, or 116 to go, and I think they really don't wear that bad, so it's not it's not an immediate need to come to pit road.
Well, James McKee, he's coming in. He's got to get that car looked at. Oh, just an unfortunate situation there for him.
Yeah. Now, one thing he's going to be able to take advantage of. This is a 2-mile track. he's going to be able to get maybe not all of it, but at least a good chunk of that damage fixed before we go back racing here.
Yes, sir. Well, who you want to talk to? If we can get somebody up here to talk to him.
Sure. Why not Jordan Martin?
Is he in here?
That's a good question.
He's not in here.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he is in here. You want to talk to him, or?
Sure.
There he is.
Jordan Martin, Wayne in the booth. Got a copy?
I got a copy.
Well, you're normally one of the guys that's from the lower series has to race or qualify your way in. You're in tonight, and you're on sitting point. What do you got to do to keep it there?
Just manage my tires, don't push too hard, and just see what the other competitors running. I see the outside works on the in turn 1 and 2, and the bottom works in 3 and 4. So that's what I'm just gonna do all race until somebody gets up there and gets under me or outside of me.
Excellent. All right. Well, we see the lights out here. You guys are getting ready to go back. Good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you at the end.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
What room were you in? Granger?
Granger. Yes.
I tell you what, Rudy, he was one of the fastest cars in practice.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised at all to see him where he's at right now. And he's going to be very hard to beat if he can keep that clean air tonight. All right, here we go. Pace car is off. Gonna bring him back down to the restart zone. Green flag's out, and we're back underway at Auto Club Speedway.
Well, they get it back up to speed. Look at Stagner trying to make some ground up here. Wow, they're 3 wide for like 3rd, 4th, 5th back in there. Oh my gosh.
Sir,
Yeah, they
further back than that.
Yeah, they finally got it sorted out though, but man, I'm telling you, Scott Zellner is still trying to hold on to. He is still battling with Ryan Potter. Stagner at least is back in 2nd now, making up some ground.
And while these guys are racing side by side, Jordan Martin is checking out.
Yeah, he does have a pretty fast car. I got to give him that. Stagner sitting back there checking this out. He is following him 0.3 of a second up there to the leader.
And 3 wide for 3rd. Here we go.
Oh my gosh! Somebody's got to give Ryan Williams to the bottom. It looks like he is
trying to do a slide job.
Man, pretty tight right in there, Ryan. You got to be careful, buddy.
I think Zellner gave him a little bump today. I'm here.
I'll let you in there this time, but next time you might not be so lucky.
Meanwhile, Ryan Potter is all over the Stagner's bumper right now.
I was looking there. Connor Holden up to 8th, so he's making some ground up here. How about Kendall Kerr back into 9th again and Curtis Granger 10th? Curtis came from 18th.
Yeah, these guys are making moves and not far behind him. Chance Duckworth, he started 20th, now up to 12th.
Yeah, I seen that. Alan Kunman there with him. Yeah, those two making some pretty good progress up to the field. The newcomer, Brad Kress, started 19th, running in 13th.
And Potter is trying to get by Stagner, but Stagner is not making it easy for him.
Nope.
And Stagner's going to have draft help.
Yeah, I didn't figure he would. That outside line can be pretty strong coming out of the corners. Oh, look at that. To the bottom.
J.C. Heschel doing a crossover.
Yep. Yeah, he said, man, I am going to get by Stagner now.
And did you see Connor Holden dive it down low and pick up 3 positions?
Oh, I don't doubt it. The guy knows how to drive. I'm telling you, he is good. I mean, we know Ryan Williams is a good driver and all, but I'll tell you what, tonight I think we're seeing some guys out here that kind of even them out with Ryan Williams a little bit.
Sir, and Heschel trying to make that low line work once more. And I believe he's going to get Stagner this time. Can he slide up in front? No. Patrick Green diving to the bottom, but it didn't get him very far.
Well, he has moved up, and it looks like they are starting to get a little single file there now. But G.J. Stagner actually losing more ground there to Jordan Martin. Well, he just cut the corner off right there, though. Stagner really closed the gap up on Jordan Martin that time.
Yes, sir. A lot of blocking going on. Kendall Kerr and Patrick Green going at it.
Yeah. Well, I can see where that can come into play right there for them guys, being they are pretty much battling 2 and 3 wide back here. This is Green into the wall. Wow, he just didn't even turn when he got to turn 1.
Yeah, we got a battle heating up for the lead right now, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
Stagner was almost side by side. It's one thing to catch a guy here, though. It's another to pass him.
Yes, sir. You can bet on that. There he goes, looking to the inside again. But I don't know. Is he going to... Well, he's still side by side, but not... Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Wow. Not going to be able to do it again, though. Wow. That's some hard driving right there.
Yes, it is. These guys aren't saving anything right now.
Ryan Williams now 4th place.
And we're seeing a lot more single file right now. We're about halfway through a tire run. These guys are starting to feel it.
Caleb Morrissey coming from 23rd to 11th. We'll make that 10th.
Yeah, now as he puts Curtis Granger back a position. And this is the point of the run where you see the guys who are set up for the long run, like Caleb Morrison, starting to come to the front. They've saved their tires. They haven't scrubbed them, haven't been racing anybody hard, just riding around. if you can save your tires, you can make a lot of moves late in a run. Stagner still trying to get by, and I think he's going to get him this time, Rudy. He does.
Yep. Wow, back to the lead, and finally, maybe he'll finally get the lead a lap and get a bonus point. Or maybe not.
Not if Jordan has anything to say about it as he does the crossover, and he's going to get him.
Wow, not just by a little bit either.
No, sir.
Wow, I mean, that was a lot of horsepower right there on the bottom.
And those two racing side by side has allowed Casey Heschel to get his name in the mix here.
Yes, sir.
And look at this. Here comes Caleb Morrissey. Just
I know
he's
it.
passing about one car per lap at this rate.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He's running the fastest times out there of anybody right now, even faster than our leader.
Yeah.
But check the times at the line here.
Yeah, he was about a tenth quicker on that last lap.
And that's just from managing your tires, not overdriving it into the corner.
You bet.
Our leader ran a 42.5. Morrissey ran a 42.4.
Yep, about a tenth quicker. Dang. But Stagner now was a 42.4.
Stagner currently out front.
Yeah, he may get
Is
the
he
lead
gonna
this
get that?
lap.
Looks like he's gonna.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Morrissey goes to 5th. Gains 2 positions in 1 lap.
Oh my gosh, he is on the move, man. And DJ Stagner finally gets that bonus point. We're going to keep an eye on Morrissey. He's actually ahead of Ryan Williams now. You know, Ryan's so good. He said, you know, if you can get by Ryan Williams at this point in the race, you've got to be doing something better than he's doing. And that's kind of unlikely, but it's happening as we speak.
And I'll tell you what he's doing, Rudy. He's saving his tires.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, a little ways back here, we got a huge pack of cars for 8th to 12th.
Yeah, they're 3 wide again. Kendall
battle.
Kerr up the middle. Oh, him and Curtis Granger going at it side by side.
Alan Cunman looking at his nose up there. Can't do it this time.
Oh, Cunman's going to get by Curtis Granger. Maybe. I don't know. Curtis drives it down deep on the bottom. Kerr comes down to give him a little drafting help. Man, I'm telling you, these guys are racing like it is the last lap right now. Somebody did tell them they still have 100 to go, didn't they? Or no, they didn't tell them that?
They didn't tell him. I don't think so.
Okay. Scott Wheeler. Go ahead.
These guys better be on the lookout because Caleb Morrissey just put himself into 4th, and he's about to take 3rd. He's still running 42.4s. Our leader that time by ran a 42.7. He is on the move. Whatever Morrissey's figured out.
Yeah, can we say maybe practice? Maybe?
I would say.
Look at that. He holds the bottom. I mean, car up on the high side there. Heschel was up on the high side. And Caleb Morrissey didn't even bat an eye. Went right underneath him there coming out of turn 4 and never wiggled. That car is hooked up.
Go, if you can, go on board with Caleb Morrissey and just listen to how he just is so smooth on the throttle. You don't hear tire squeal in the corners. He's just so smooth on and off the gas.
Yep.
Hear him feathering the throttle a little bit through 3.
Oh, yeah.
And that gives him just enough momentum to get the advantage, and he's got 3rd outright.
Yeah, Heschel tried to catch him there in 4, but it wasn't. Caleb Morrissey wasn't going to have that. He said, "Nah, I'll stay in the lead. Thank you very much." So good job by Caleb, man. That's quite an impressive, impressive feat, I should say, to come from 23rd like that.
And keep in mind, these guys haven't pitted yet.
Yeah.
Caleb did pit on that first caution, so he does have 9-lap fresher tires.
Right.
But, he's driven his way through the field.
Yeah. Well, we were worried about James McKee. He's still on the track, still got a lot of damage on the car, but still on the lead lap right now. He's about maybe a third of a lap down.
Yeah, he's still in this thing. All he needs is another caution to get caught back up and get that damage fixed, and he'll be good to go.
Yeah, hopefully he can get that back up there. Dylan Smith, still struggling here for Dylan. He was the other car that was involved in that. So he's about to go a lap down, though, because the leaders are coming up on him pretty quick.
Yes, sir. And Morrissey is looking for second spot.
I see that. Yep, and he's going to get it. Look at that. Wow, does he drive it in there deep.
He's got
that's impressive.
Yes, sir.
That is really impressive. And I know that's 9-lap newer tires, and which is a lot, really. But golly, man, at this point in the race, oh, yeah, that was close.
A little bit of contact. Not too much. Didn't hurt either one of them. Just a little bit of rubbing.
Caleb to second. Man, it looks like he's there to stay. Now, I bet you DJ Stagner's been watching this in his rearview mirror thinking, where did this guy come from? He's got to be thinking that.
Yeah. All right, now, I'll tell you what, the battle that's been for about the last 10 laps has been for 8th place. It's been a 3-car battle between Kendall Kerr, Curtis Granger, and Alan Gunman, and all of them have been trading it back and forth, jockeying for position. It's been a good battle.
Yeah, Curtis sitting here on the outside now, Kendall Kerr. And Curtis is now, he's cut the field in half. He started 18th. He's running in 9th, and I don't think he's too up and worried right now. Once they get through their, first round of pit stops for some of these guys, I think they'll start feeling a little bit better. But we should be coming up on pit stops here probably in the next 5 to 10 laps, somewhere along in there.
Ryan Potter, the first one to duck down pit road.
Yeah. They are going to start happening then.
Now, these guys need to take note of that. He gave up 6th place to come down pit road. They don't want to stay out there too much longer.
That's right. Yeah, we've seen that happen before, and it does not end well.
No, it does not.
The longer you stay out there, the more laps the more track position you lose.
Well, it looks like a couple of guys have taken note. Casey Heschel coming to pit road.
Yeah. So they are happening here. Good deal. And it looks like Roberto Ramirez, he's coming in as well. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on the leader here. See when the leader's going to come in.
Meanwhile, Caleb Morrissey is all over Stagner's bumper.
I know it. And Caleb doesn't have to come in. Not yet. He can stay out. He can stay out about another 9 laps.
He can, but he doesn't want to.
Right.
Not if these guys are getting fresh tires. You kind of have to throw the fuel strategy out the window and play the tire strategy at this point.
Yeah, he wants to I don't even think he's even going to wait for that to happen. I think he's going to wind up passing Stagner just to get the lead to take that bonus point.
Sir, and more drivers coming in now. Curtis Granger, Chance Duckworth, Tyler Schneider, Dylan Petit, Dylan Body, and Tyler Rush all making a pit stop.
Here goes Caleb. He's going for the lead. And I think he might have just got it.
Yes, he did, Stagner. You just got to give it to him. You can't really fight back too much in that situation. He's going to try, though. Oh, Morrissey gets a little clip of the wall coming off the floor.
But he's going to lead that lap.
Yeah, nice. It doesn't look like it hurt him. Jordan Martin gives up third place to bring it down pit road. Matt Owens and Patrick Green also making the commitment cone.
Yeah, more and more of them are coming in right now. We've got about the top 7 that have not come to pit road yet. Ryan Williams sitting back here third place now, watching those two up front battling. Then, well, okay, get me some fresh tires, and maybe I can do it a little different, something a little different next time.
And these two have seen enough. Stagner and Morrissey.
Wow, they're all coming in. Whoa.
Yes, they are.
I'm really kind of shocked that Morrissey come in.
I'm not. He knows he needs those tires to stay up front. If he's going to stay out there, he can't chance a caution coming out when this field is so spread out like this. You got to come in and get those tires.
Well, Adam Bose takes the lead. Well, he had it there for a minute. But Ryan Hines is going to get by him now. See, Adam led a lap, so now Ryan's going to lead a lap, or is he going to come to pit road? No, he's already been on pit road earlier, but he can stay out about another probably 8 laps, and then he'll have to come in. Some of those guys that pitted on that first on that caution are still out here. The top 6: Gabe Herschel, Mike Campbell, James McKee, and Andrew Baker. These guys all need to come to pit road.
Yeah, I don't know if I like this strategy of staying out and running the fuel out. I mean, it's an option you can do, but you're losing so much time to these guys who just came off pit road and now have fresh tires.
Yep. Well, I hate to say this, but I have a sneaking suspicion, unless something drastic happens, this is going to be a Caleb Morrissey kind of night.
I got a feeling you are right.
Man, look at this. Look at he's almost 2 seconds ahead of Casey Heschel now. Man, I'm telling you.
I'm going to check the speeds at the line here for you. Andrew Baker now gives up 6 spots to come down pit road. Last time by, our leader, Ryan Hines, ran a 43.2. Caleb Morrissey just ran a 41.8.
Yeah. About a second and a half difference.
Yes.
You're close to a second and a half.
Mike Campbell coming down pit road now.
Yeah, that'll be another one. So that'll be another one that Caleb can pick up, another position there. We still got 4 more guys that need to come to pit road. Ryan Hines, Adam Bose, Gabe Herschel, and James McKee.
And if you're these 4, you're just hoping for a caution at this point. You've kind of made your bed. And that's really the only thing that's going to save these guys at this point.
Yes. When this has got a lot of people a lap down right now, too, with these 4 guys still out there, it's got a lot of people 1 lap down. Tyler Snyder, Roberto Ramirez, Matt Owens, and on back. Them guys all 1 lap down now. And hard to believe, you know it? Oh, Tyler Rush just took a behind the wall.
Yeah, it just was 5 laps down.
Yeah. Must have got some damage or something that we didn't see.
Yeah. James McKee is now on pit road.
Hey, Chemo. How you doing, Chemo? Yeah, good to see you there, buddy. Hope everything's well up there in Colorado. Well, Bose, let's see if this is he going to come in? Yep, Bose is coming in. He's had enough. And that's going to leave Ryan Hines and Gabe Herschel still out there. It should bump Caleb Morrissey up to third here once they come around.
Yeah, and that's the thing. These two, they've got to know the situation here. They're so far behind right now. I mean, you look at the leaderboard, see Caleb Morrissey is 32 seconds behind Ryan Hines, but that's in those 32 seconds, he can eat, that's how long it takes to get on pit road and get to your pit box. And then you've got to make your pit stop and get off pit road. And that amount of time, he's going to pass you back.
Yep.
So, and the longer you stay out, the further behind you're going to be when you come off pit road. The only chance you have right now is to hope that caution flag waves. And with the way the field's spread out right now, I just don't see that caution coming, Rudy.
Yeah. Well, the guy that led the most laps so far, Jordan Martin, finds himself back in 6th place now. I don't know if he's going to be able to get his way back to the front and lead more laps or not, but right now he is the guy that's led the most laps.
Yeah, and he's not that far behind. He's actually a couple of seconds behind Morrissey right now. And he's right now battling with Stagner and Curtis Granger. Those are all for position. So he's not that far behind, but far enough behind Morrissey that it's going to take a lot to get back up there.
Yeah.
Ryan Hines out there for 36 laps right now. Gabe Herschel 37.
Yeah, they need to start thinking about coming in here really fast. And it's really hurt them by staying out there. The longer they stay out like this, the more it's hurting them.
And keep in mind, Ryan Potter was one of the first ones on pit road. He pitted from 11th position, and that pitting early has got him now up to 6th. I'm sorry, 7th.
Hey, back here right now, battling with Scott Zellner. Scott was our pole setter, and he only led one lap. And he struggled to do that. How about Ryan Hines back here? What the heck's he doing clear back here? Whoa. Looks like he just passed up Ryan Potter, too. All right, still waiting on Ryan Hines and Gabe Herschel to come to pit road.
And Hines knows he's in trouble. He's seeing all of these guys on fresher tires pass him by as Adam Bose just got himself back on the lead lap. He's got to be hoping for a
Here
caution
he comes.
right
He's
now.
coming
Here
in.
he comes.
He's coming in. Yep.
Yeah. He can't stay out anymore.
No, he just can't. Well, let's see if Gabe Herschel, is he going to stay out? Looks like he is going to stay out to lead a lap.
Yeah. But is he going to do it? Yes. Looks like he just got by Ryan Hines at the line.
Did he? Yep, barely. Oh, my gosh. It had to have been inches. Ooh, man. He lucked out there.
Yeah. Now, he's been out there for 40 laps.
Yep.
So let's see if he's going to continue to stretch it or if he's coming. I think he's going to run it dry.
I don't know, man. He needs to command like ASAP. I think he's slowing up here. He's coming in.
Yep. All right, and that's going to hand the lead handedly over to Caleb Morrissey here.
And he's got a 1.8 second lead over DJ Stagner now.
Yeah, and Stagner actually has Jordan Martin and Curtis Granger in tow. So that's a close group for what will essentially be second through fourth.
Well, now remind yourself, though, DJ Stagner and Jordan Martin both got around Curtis Granger because Curtis was running behind Caleb after the pit stops. And so, and we know Curtis is a great tire saver. And this is the kind of at the point of the race where he's going to start thinking about, what he's got to do. He's testing the waters here to see what it's going to take to save tires to be up there, battling for this win. I think that's what it's going to take is tires.
Yes, sir.
So they'll still have to stop one more time for pit stops here.
Yep.
I believe one more. Oh, maybe two more.
Close. Yeah, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
For some guys, and that could be what Ryan Hines was trying to do, was to stretch it out, as well as Gabe Herschel, but they're well behind. Herschel's right now way back in 23rd, half a lap down, and
let's see, he could make it on one more pit stop, I do believe.
I believe he could, yes, sir.
Yeah, because it would be about 37 laps. 37 laps. Yeah, he could make it on one more pit stop, where these other guys are going to have to stop again.
Yeah,
I don't think they can make it on one more pit stop. That would be like they would have to go. They'd have to go about 43 laps on a tank of fuel, and that's not possible.
Well, and Gabe Herschel just proved he could do at least 40. So these guys, these two right here, Ryan Hines, Gabe Herschel, if we don't get a yellow flag, they could come out 1-2 purely on fuel strategy.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jackson. Holy smokes, I haven't seen you in forever, Jackson. How you been? Jackson Hartman. Just running in a league that I used to do.
Nice. I got to say, kudos to these guys, man. We're almost a halfway in the race, and we've only had one caution.
Yeah.
So that's really good for these guys. And this is a track where you run three wide, you can get together very easily without even realizing it, and they've done a real good job of spreading it out and keeping it green.
Yeah, I don't think these guys can make it, because that would be they'd have to go about 44 laps on a tank of fuel, and that's just not possible.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Rudy. I don't think these guys can make you could do 41, maybe 42, but you're running out of fuel.
Yeah.
So 42 is I would say is the absolute limit these guys could go.
Well, Stagner closing some ground up on Caleb Morrissey now. He is a good closer. I got to say that. DJ Stagner, he can close up on you. And he's probably not quite in the draft yet. He can't feel the draft, but if he can get just about another 2 or 3 tenths closer, he might start feeling that draft and start really closing the gap on Caleb then.
Yeah, and I don't think Caleb's really pushing it all that hard right now. He's just like the last run. He's set up for the long run. This is about the time in the run last run where he really poured it on strong. So we'll have to see how he does. But I got a feeling Stagner's going to be able to catch him, but passing him's another story.
Oh yeah. Well, Jordan Martin and Curtis Granger were battling out, and then Scott Zellner and Ryan Williams battling. So we got a lot of battles up in the front here. Connor Holden and Alan Kundman, those two going at it. Kendall Kerr, Ryan Potter, and Casey. Oh, sorry, Ryan Potter. Those two battling. And Casey Heschel, the newcomer, Brad Kress. Actually running pretty good here, Dwayne. Started 19th.
Yeah. And a little further back, we've got these guys, Dylan Petit and Chance Duckworth. These guys have been side by side the last 3 laps. And that is a battle for 18th position.
At least we're seeing some good battles tonight on this track.
Yeah. And the reason they're able to stay side by side like that for so long is there's no other cars around them. They're battling each other, so it's pretty much a drag race right now. So and you see here, if you're still on him, Chance Duckworth, he goes down.
Yeah.
He gets the advantage on the low side, but Dylan's going to get right back up on him.
And I don't know what happened to Patrick Green, but man, he is way back in 20th now. And gosh, if you remember, well, about 20 laps ago, he was inside the top 10.
Yeah, he's got some damage on the right side of that car. He's been in the wall a couple times.
Yeah.
And it's hurting him right now.
Sure is. Yep, Gabe Herschel. Now we were watching there. Who was that? The one that stayed out?
That
Hines.
was Ryan Hines, yes.
Yeah. He's up to 15th now. And he's only not quite 15 seconds behind the leader. Up to 14th. He just got done passing Tyler Snyder. So he's at that stage now, see, like where he's only got 10 laps on his tires where everybody else has got 20 or more. So
well, the
he's
guy out
feeling it.
there with the freshest tires right now is Gabe Herschel. He's running some of the fastest laps on the track because of it. And he's got nobody around him. So right now, fuel mileage wise, he's sitting pretty.
Yeah. Him and Ryan Hines both. Wagner closing the gap. He's down to 0.8 of a second. And Caleb Morrissey's down low. He's trying to break that draft, but Stagner's up here using a lap car for a little draft.
Yeah, been impressed with how Stagner was able to drive away. I mean, Jordan Martin was on his bumper for the longest time, and he's pulled out 2.5 seconds ahead of him.
Yeah. Wow, Scott Zellner, I mean, is right up in the back of Jordan Martin's car right now. Man. Look at all these Toyotas here.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Williams, he's sitting here front row seat to all this. We have not seen, this is the closest we've seen Ryan to the front today. I think fourth place was about the closest we've seen him.
Well, you mentioned the Toyotas, Rudy. The top 6 of the top 7 are Toyotas.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Ryan Williams is the only Chevy in the middle of that group.
Yeah. They got a lot of Toyotas out here tonight. Yep. A few Ford Mustangs. Very few Chevys. Wow. Why is that?
Not sure.
Wow, that's wild. Granger up to 6th. We got to keep an eye on this front here because Caleb Morrissey's trying to stay away from DJ Stagner. Caleb's led 14 laps. DJ's led 12. And Jordan Martin still has led the most laps with 22.
And well, to answer your earlier question, we've got 6 Chevys, 10 Mustangs, and 12 Toyotas in the field. And Ryan Potter and Casey Heschel just hit pit road. They will have to stop one more time from here.
Oh, man. Yep.
Now comes the question, do you play the fuel mileage race or the tire mileage race, Rudy?
Well, I would say fuel, but I don't know. I'm not as much of a racer as these guys are anymore. You know.
I would say if you're anyone other than Ryan Hines and Gabe Herschel, you're playing the tire strategy.
Right.
If you're anyone else out there, you have to stop.
Yeah.
These guys can make it on one more stop. They're the only 2 drivers in the field who can.
Yeah.
They're playing the fuel strategy. Everyone else is tire management right at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, back up here with Caleb Morrissey and DJ Stagner. Now, if a caution would come out right now, it would kind of throw everything out of kilter.
Look out the window. You're starting over scratch.
You know, because everybody would pit, you know.
Yes.
And then they would have to stop one more time. So right now, the way it's sitting, these front 2 and many others out there too are going to have to stop 2 more times.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting here how this plays out.
I mean, even if it's just for a splash of gas, they're going to have to stop an extra time. Well, I don't know. That could have been a winning move by Ryan Hines.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And Gabe Herschel has stayed out the longest, so he can definitely make it on one more stop.
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's being quiet now. Golly. I said hello to Chemo and said hello to Jackson, said hello to Becky, and man, Becky said she's daydreaming.
And the battle for the lead is really heating up. Stagner doing everything he can to try to get by Morrissey.
Here he goes. And I don't think Morrissey's going to fight him too much. I really don't. He may, but I doubt it. I think he's, going to say, hey, he's just got a little bit better than I am right now. Whether
or not.
Or maybe because one of them might have abused their tires or their equipment a little bit more than the other. Who knows?
Yeah, well, right now they're playing draft pick with James McGee.
Yeah. Yep, they're going to put James a lap down. Wow. James does not want to go a lap down either. This is going to hurt him again in the points this week, you know what?
Yeah.
Dang.
And there they go, getting by him.
Yep, Stagner. I don't know if he's got enough here. Going to be real close at the line.
Curtis Granger, Connor Holden, Kendall Kerr, pit road.
Oh, yeah. Here they come. And look at this, Ryan Hines picking up more positions. Saying, go ahead, pit, guys. I don't have to pit yet. Ha ha.
I tell you what, Stagner, man, he is not giving up on this. They are side by side through 3 and 4.
Yeah. I don't know why he's racing them so hard like that. He's just abusing his tires and stuff.
Well, he knows he's got to stop 2 more times. Might as well try to get in the guy's head and say, hey, I'm not letting you get away. I'm here. You're going to have to deal with me the rest of the race.
Well, that's the whole thing. That's the thing a lot of these drivers like to do right there. They like to get in each other's heads, don't they?
Yes, they do. It's not so much about he's trying to race him and use up his stuff. He's trying to get in his head and say, I'm not going away that easy.
Well, Ryan Williams did pick up the pace a little bit here, got around Jordan Martin. And it looks like Jordan Martin's saying, okay, time for me to pit. And he will still have to pit one more time.
Yeah, everybody on pit road now are still going to have to come down with about 10 to go.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Well, Stagner, is he going to make that pass complete on Caleb? I don't think so. Nope, Caleb's going to come back.
And that's what I was talking about, that drive off the outside line there.
Yeah.
And I think they're coming in.
Yep, by the sounds of it, yep, there they are. Here they come. Now, they will have to stop one more time.
Yeah,
See, they're going to have, what, about 42 to go?
I'm counting 52 to go, Rudy.
Or 52, yeah. Wow, I'm really off. I'm off a lot.
That's all right.
Boy, and Caleb had to back up in his pit stall. They gave the lead to Ryan Williams, and Ryan just led his first lap of the race.
And look who's second.
Yep. And he
Ryan
can stay
Hines
out there.
And Gabe Herschel just took over the 3rd spot.
Yep. They can stay out there for a little while longer yet. And Ryan Williams is coming in.
Oh, we
wait
got a
minute.
wreck on the front stretch.
Oh, he stayed out. What was the wreck?
How that didn't bring out a caution, I will not know. The wreck was Dylan Body trying to come to pit road. The car just goes around on him. He comes back out on the track into the inside wall. Andrew Siegel goes around.
Whoa. Yeah, how is that did not bring the caution out?
I don't know. It looks like Dylan Body, as soon as he hit the wall, he disconnected from the server. So
Yep.
I don't know. I guess that saved the caution,
Man.
but those 2 drivers so dodged a bullet there for Ryan Hines and Gabe Herschel.
Yep. Ryan Williams coming in. They gave the lead to Ryan Hines, and boy, Gabe Herschel is a long ways behind Ryan Hines. 17 seconds back.
Yeah, he is,
Or
but he can
10
go
seconds.
about 4 laps further than Ryan Hines. He pitted much later than Hines did. Yet in these 2 drivers, all they need is 10 more laps. They've been out there 26, 27 respectively. They can make it 10 more laps. And that's going to put them right in the window.
Right.
They will be able to do it one more stop. Everybody else is going to have to come back down.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Ryan Hines looking to steal one here on fuel mileage.
And I don't know how, but somehow Curtis Granger got in and off of pit road ahead of Caleb Morrissey.
Well, he's been out there 3 laps. He pitted 3 laps sooner.
Yeah.
than Morrissey did, and those 3 laps are the difference in track position right now.
Isn't that something? Man. He's 1.7 seconds ahead of Caleb now.
Yeah, and they're running equal lap times.
Well, folks, I just wanted to thank everybody for stopping by tonight. This is the Fresh Prince 250 here tonight at Auto Club for race number 8. Next week, they'll be back at Charlotte, which will be pretty cool. But before you get out of here tonight, make sure, folks, that you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time we do go live here on MaxspeedTV. That would be very much appreciated. And throw us a thumbs up on there if you don't mind. Scotty Zollner actually got around DJ Stagner now. Stagner looks to the bottom. He's still trying to run down Caleb Morrissey. See that?
Yep. He's right in front of him.
Yeah.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we had a caution. James
And that
McKee.
will change everything.
Oh my goodness. That was James McKee. Let's go see what happened here to James. Oh, he just got really loose out of the corner.
Yeah, just got really loose.
Oh man.
Misses Ryan Williams not by much, but it was enough to bring out the caution. This changes everything, Rudy.
Yeah, but that shouldn't.
And we're still outside of the window.
That shouldn't
if
have
you
brought the
pit
caution
now,
out. Well,
yeah, I don't think it should have. But we had an incident that should have brought the caution out and didn't, so I
didn't,
didn't
right.
itself out.
It evened it out. Yep.
But no one can make it from here.
Right.
So they're still going to be a few laps shy. I mean, Ryan Hines and Gabe Herschel, you've got to come to pit road. You can't stay out there on 31 lap tires.
Right.
Everybody else is coming in too. Now, what this did do is trap a number of drivers down one lap. We only have 14 drivers left on the lead lap.
Yeah, that's the horrible part right there. So yeah, these guys are coming in.
And it's going to be interesting to see if anyone who's going to stop and top off and try to make it this their last stop.
45 right now. Oh, man.
It'll be 43 laps, if I'm counting this right, 43 laps to go when they get the one to go.
Yeah.
If you come in and pit, you'll be right on that edge. You have to save at least 1 lap of fuel, maybe 2. It's going to be really tight.
Let me see if I can. I want to get Caleb up here. If I can get him up here, let me see. Caleb Morrissey, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Boy, you have been the guy to beat out there tonight. I'm telling you, you have a very fast car.
Thank you. It just took getting off sequence and tires right after that first wreck, and things have kind of turned my way as long as I have clean air.
Well, now, you can't make it from here on fuel, can you?
No chance. I don't think the guys that just pitted can make it either yet, so at least one more pit stop.
Yeah, I think it would be really, really, really super close. Maybe if they ducked in right just before you guys went green, they might be able to make it, might be able to pull it out. We have seen a couple drivers get at least 40 laps, maybe 41 on a tank of fuel. So if they could do that, maybe. But, man, I'll tell you what, you got some fast guys behind you. Ryan Hines was they're actually playing a little bit of a fuel game on you. So, but you're playing kind of like the tire game.
Yes, sir. I think tires are just going to be the most important aspect. Whatever happens here at the end, if there's a late race caution, whatever, we need at least one more set. So I saved for myself in preparation for a late caution coming up.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Well, we're going to let you go. It's going to take me a minute to get you back down to your room. What room were you in?
It was in the 4 horseman room.
All right. Good luck.
All right, and we've had several drivers take the wave around. Matt Owens, Roberto Ramirez, Tyler Schneider, Patrick Green, Dylan Petit, and Mike Campbell. So we now have 20 cars on the lead lap. We've got 44 laps to go. I'm watching pit road to see if anybody comes down. It doesn't look like anybody's topped off, so it's going to be really interesting here, Rudy.
Get them going.
Will do. All right, here we go. Pace car ducks off. Morrissey's going to bring him down to the restart zone. He takes off. Green flag's out. We are back underway at Auto Club Speedway.
Well, we know Caleb's got a fast car, but I mean, look at this behind him here. Oh my gosh, 3 wide,
4 wide, Rudy.
Oh my God!
Now 3 wide for third.
Curtis Granger in the Ford. DJ Stagner, he's making a run. He gets by Curtis Granger, and he's not wasting any time to get by Gabe Herschel. And DJ's got a fast car too.
Yes, he does.
Caleb putting some distance on Ryan Hines, though.
Yeah, he's pulled out to a half second here.
And looking back on the rest of that field, DJ Stagner, Gabe Herschel, side by side. Curtis Granger, Connor Holden up there into 7th. The field has really changed a lot, folks.
And I don't think anyone can challenge Caleb for the most laps led tonight.
Nope, not yet. No, he hasn't clinched it. Let's see, who was that one that, Jordan, if Jordan Martin can get back up there and lead more laps.
Yeah, he's currently in 8th place, though.
Yeah, he still has a chance, but right now, yeah, Caleb Morrissey's led 27 laps, so he does take over the most laps led.
And if he can pull out the win, Rooney, he's also going to win an extra bonus point that they have in this league, most positions gained in a race.
Oh, cool.
So he's set to maximize his bonus points tonight.
I wonder if he knows that.
I'm sure he does.
I bet you some guys probably forget about that part, though. You know what?
Meanwhile, Ryan Hines says, I want to turn. I want back in the lead.
Yeah, he's putting the pressure to him right now. Much fresher tires. Well, not a whole lot. 7 laps. But at this point, it's enough that he can get up here and battle with them.
Oh, slides up the hill. And he's going to need every inch of racetrack going down into 1 to complete this pass.
Yeah, he led that lap, though.
It's a little loose on the bottom. They almost touch.
Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you. I don't know how they're not. You know what? Jordan Martin trying to work his way back to the front now. Here he is, battling Connor Holden for 5th.
And he's glad to see those leaders side by side for first. It's a drag race to the stripe. Oh, they touch.
Wow, man. Oh.
These two beating and banging off each other for the lead here.
Mild contact. Rubbin's racing.
Yes, sir, and that's allowed everybody to catch up to him. It's now a six-car battle.
Did you see that? Ryan Hines tapped the wall.
I saw it. Yes, sir.
Caleb, he dove it to the bottom and went to the inside, and here he goes. He's going back to the lead. That's the way you do that.
But he slides up the hill.
Oh, man. We're going to go three wide here.
We're three wide, almost three wide for the lead.
Unbelievable.
Somebody tell these guys there's still 37 laps to go.
No kidding. Yeah, we still got to go through another pit stop yet.
Yes. Everybody has to stop one more time.
When you got Caleb Morrissey out there, though, I'm thinking he may have to stop twice. I don't think he can make it on one more pit stop. When we talked to him there under the caution, he said that, no, he couldn't.
Yeah, no, we're under 40 to go now, so he should definitely be able to make it on one more stop.
Okay, but we're what? 30... We're 35, plus he's already ran 16.
Right, he can't make it to the end, no
That's
way.
51, yeah. So, I mean, he's going to have to stop one more time. Where a lot of these other guys might push it and try to make it, but what Caleb said, he thinks everybody's going to have to stop.
I think he's right. Everybody, because everybody pitted outside. The latest
40,
I saw pit was 43 to go. And I don't think anybody can make it past lap 42 on a tank of fuel.
Right.
So these guys are at least going to have to stop for a splash and go. And meanwhile, we got a battle for the lead. Stagner trying to make that inside line work.
I know it. He keeps trying. You never want to give up, because the second you give up is the time you might have been able to make that complete. And he's not going to give up just yet.
And the top 11 are all in a tight group right now.
Wow, Ryan Hines, he just cut the nose right off of DJ Stagner's car.
Yes,
and he got into the wall. Boy,
three
he
wide
needs
for the lead. Look out, Connor.
Oh, my gosh. I don't believe they did not spin out.
How they didn't touch, I don't know, Rudy.
I think they did, but it was so minor. Connor Holden in second.
And look at Jordan Martin sneaking into the picture, trying to steal it away.
Yeah, he's got up there. He says, well, if he's going to lead the most laps, he better get to the front quick.
And he gives Connor Holden a little shot, a little bit of bump drafting going on. And we're not even at a super speedway.
Yeah, Ryan Hines has got 23 laps led.
And Connor Holden gets a really long shot there. If he can hold it.
Man, these guys are racing hard here. DJ Stagner, he's in there. Jordan Martin with 22 laps led. And Caleb Morrissey with 28 led. But you see where Caleb is with 7 lap older tires. 7 lap older tires. That's all it is. And them guys are just beating the pants off of them.
Roberto Ramirez, keep note of this, Rudy. First car to hit pit road.
Yeah, because they're well inside the window now.
And Ryan Hines has dropped back. He's all the way back to 6th right now and dropping.
Do you think he might be trying to save a little fuel, maybe?
It's possible.
Or everybody else is going to have to stop? I don't know. He's slowed up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Here comes Caleb Morrissey back by him. Possibly. I don't think anybody right now can try to save enough fuel to make it. Everybody's going to have to stop now. You do have some guys back here, Casey Ashel. But
Three wide for fourth.
These guys are a lap down. Oh my gosh, Ryan Williams, he loves going up the middle like that, don't he?
Yes, he does.
Man, I'm telling you. We see him do that a lot.
But what that's done, this 3 wide, has allowed the leaders to get a little bit of an advantage.
Dagner, Connor Holden, Jordan Martin.
$30 to go at the line. Caleb Morrissey taking it 3 wide and making it work.
Yeah, but he's back to 9th now. Man, a lot of guys have gotten by him.
Dylan Poteet, Mike Campbell making their final pit stop.
Kendall Kerr now up to 9th, getting by Caleb. Yeah, I think Caleb's used up his tires now. He does need to pit. And you know what he could do right now is he could short pit.
Ryan Hines taking the short pit option. He is on pit road.
Yep,
Tyler
there you
Schneider
go.
followed him in.
Yes, sir. That's what I would do too. Now he'll
I
be
would
done.
take fuel only. If it
You
were
think?
me, I would take fuel only. Yes,
You
sir.
think? Not even change like right side tires?
No, sir. Change minimal amount. Get out there as quickly as possible. The less time you spend on pit road, the further in front you're going to be when these guys finally hit pit road, and you should have enough of a gap to counter fresh tires.
Yeah.
Because there's not going to be that many laps left when these guys finally do take to pit road. As Ryan Hines coming off goes a lap down.
Yeah, he took
but
4.
He did take 4. Whoa,
Oh,
he
he
slides it.
spins, man.
I don't know if that's going to be a penalty. We'll have to wait and see. He hit that cone.
Yeah, he did.
And Rudy, the leader, is giving up to come down pit road.
Yeah. Wow, look at this change of events. Him and Connor holding both. It
And
gives
that's
the
going to
lead-
force everybody's hand. You
Yeah.
cannot let the leader get out ahead of you like that.
Nope. That's going to give the lead back to Jordan Martin.
You know, I'm him. I hit pit road this time by. I don't wait.
Yeah, I would too. Him and Ryan Williams. Yeah, you don't want to wait. Not here. Not this time. You cannot wait. Come on. Think about it, Jordan. Think about it. Ah, look at this. Ryan Williams is coming in. He's probably thinking the same thing we're thinking right now. It's kind of foolish for Jordan Martin to stay out. But we'll see how his strategy plays out here. He must be thinking about maybe letting it run out and see if a caution comes out. What do you think, Dwayne?
I think you're right.
Nah, I wouldn't. I would never bank on that. Not with these guys.
No.
For we've went this far with 2 cautions. Here he comes. He's coming in. Okay. All right, that's going to give the lead to Alan Kundman. Alan, that's first time he's led today. Should be seeing him and Scott Zellner, Kendall Kerr, Brad Kress, and Matt Owens should be coming in soon. And Patrick Green. And there's Caleb Morrissey trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way. Got them fresh tires.
And of the cars who have pitted right now, it looks like Stagner has a 1.4 second lead over Connor Holden.
Yep.
So when this cycles through, Stagner will be your leader.
Yeah, he should be. Scott Zellner, Brad Kress on pit road. Making their final pit stop. That leaves 4 guys out there that have not pitted yet.
And of those 4, does anyone gamble
Here
and
they come.
try to make it?
Nope. Kundman, Kendall Kerr, and let's see, Matt Owens is going to stay out and lead a lap. Get that bonus point. Boy, the guys really try to get that bonus point, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Patrick Green, he stays out too. Those 2 are the only 2 left to come to pit road.
Matt Owens has 24 laps. Patrick Green has been out there for 32. He's going to have to come to pit road in 10 laps. Matt Owens is on the edge, Rudy.
Yeah.
He could potentially stay out and win this race if he can make it.
Right now, I don't think I would try it. I really don't.
He's been out there 25 laps. We've got 21 to go.
I just don't think it can happen.
Yeah,
he needs a splash of gas.
Yeah. That would be 46 laps. I don't think he's going to be able to do that.
Him and Patrick Green.
Yeah, Patrick Green's definitely not going to be able to. He's been out there 33. But all it's going to take is a caution to change that.
Yep. Now here comes Matt Owens.
Yep, Matt's coming in.
That's going to give the lead to Patrick Green. He may stay out long enough to lead a lap here. Just to get that bonus point, that's what he's going to do. And then I bet you we see him come to pit road next time by. When we do, that's going to give the lead back to DJ Stagner.
Green did lead that lap.
All right there, Becky. They ain't going to therapy this late at night? Okay. All right, she's going to therapy for her knee. Wow.
Oh.
Pretty late at night for it.
Yeah, hopefully it gets better. Patrick Green has a 21-second lead over DJ Stagner right now.
Yeah.
But there's no way he can make it.
No, no, that'd be 54 laps. There's no way you can make it that far. He'd be pushing it to make 44 laps, let alone 55 or 54.
Right. But if he gets a caution,
yeah,
everybody is going to follow him down pit road. And that could be what he's doing, just staying out. He's made his bed right now. He knows if he comes to pit road, he's going to be way back in the back. The most you can hope for at this point is just stay out and hope you get that caution.
19 to go. Scott Wheeler staying right with them there with Scott, a couple laps down. Somehow Jordan Martin wound up 2 laps down now, Dwayne. I don't know how that happened.
I'll go back. It may have been a pit road penalty.
Must have been because he spent 43 seconds on pit road, so maybe. Patrick Green ran a 43.5. DJ Stagner a 41.9. So he's about a second and a half faster than Patrick Green right now. And that's the difference in 25 laps on the tires.
Yeah, and that's showing on the board as well.
Here comes Patrick Green. He's coming in.
Yes, and that will hand the lead over to Stagner.
Yep. And he's got some major company behind him. Connor Holden, which I've been watching Connor tonight. First half of the race, he wasn't really pushing it that hard to get up inside that top 10. This second half, he's turned up the heat a lot.
And now that he knows that Stagner is the leader, he's going to turn it up even more.
Yeah, he's right there knocking on the door right now. And then back here for third and fourth, Ryan Williams and Caleb Morrissey. Ryan's turned up the heat. And Caleb wants to win this. He's led the most laps so far. He would really like to maximize his points here tonight.
And Stagner has a chance to actually gain quite a bit on second place.
Right. Well, Curtis Granger, once he got inside the top 10 here, he's been staying like around 5th, 6th place. But we really haven't seen him gain much more than that. A couple times, I think he did manage to make it up to about 4th, but only because everybody was pitting. But here he is, locked into 5th right now. I doubt he's got enough to get by Caleb. Caleb has been so fast. But you heard what Caleb said. He wants to be in clean air. He is not in clean air right now. He is in very dirty air. Clean air is definitely king. Pretty much all the cars in iRacing, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Well, Ryan Williams should be using the draft here to start closing in on Connor Holden and crew. Granger looking inside. Caleb Morrissey now for 4th. He just might get it.
We'll see how the lap cars play into this. Yeah, Morrissey's going to let him go. Didn't want to have to deal with lap traffic.
Yeah, I think Morrissey's dealing with a lot of dirty air right now, and that's really hurting him. Stagner. If he can lead the rest of these laps, he will get the most laps led.
Very nice.
Yeah, where Caleb Morrissey's got 28 laps. DJ Stagner would have, 34? So he could maximize his points. And boy, I mean, he took over the point lead last week. And he's not looking back.
Yeah, not bad for a guy who said he was worried about coming into this race.
Yeah, I know. When guys say that, I just ignore them. You got to. They're talking BS.
Oh, yeah.
Holden second. Williams closing the gap. He's closing up on Connor Holden now. And Curtis Granger, after he got by Caleb, man. Alan Kunman. He's inside the top 10 easily here. Scott Zellner was our pole setter. Finally got back into 7th. Gabe Herschel, Kendall Kerr 9th, and Brad Kress, the new guy, here in 10th.
And Kunman looking to put Morrissey back to 6th.
Oh my gosh. See, that's how much that dirty air is affecting Morrissey. The car was 10 times that fast when he was out in clean air. Isn't that something?
Yes, sir. And Stagner is all but checked out. He has almost he's got a full second over
lead, yep.
Connor Holder.
Yeah, and I think Connor Holden's in trouble right now because I think Ryan Williams is knocking on the door to pass him. Unless Connor can do some serious blocking here, I don't think it's going to happen. Williams goes to the outside. He's probably going to try the crossover on him here and see if he can get a run off of turn 2. And it looks like that's what he's going to do right there. He gets a good run off of turn 2. Comes up on the inside.
Holden's going to try to use that outside line and pinch Williams down. Not going to work.
Nope, man. Williams going to get it. Dang, I would have never believed that.
9 to go. Can Williams run down Stagner?
I doubt it, but another question is, can he hold off Connor Holden? And Curtis Granger coming up through too. Alan Kunman, man, this could be a good 4-car battle here for 3rd place. Or 2nd place, excuse me. And Stagner's out 1.3 seconds.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution.
Whoa, really? Ryan Hines?
Ryan Hines. Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. Let's go see what happened here.
Self spin. Rudy gets down, goes below the white line, hits the apron, and around it goes on him. And he gets some heavy rear end damage.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he did. Whoa.
Just when you thought it was Stagner's to win.
Yep.
Guess what?
Man, yeah, he hit the wall pretty hard right there.
This is going to be a wild restart.
It is. It is. Well, who are we going to talk to? I don't think anybody's going to come to pit road. If they come to pit road, they're going to give up their track position, right?
The only reason I would come to pit road right now would be if I had a set of tires left. But you got to hope a lot of guys have a set left.
Yeah. Well,
because while fresh tire, go ahead.
I was going to see if I could get a word in here with Connor Holden.
Go ahead.
Connor Holden, you got a copy?
How did their partner?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was some great racing out there. Hey, you've come up through, saved yourself for the second half. Are you going to pit?
No, I don't have a set left.
Okay.
Our bed's made.
Okay, good. I don't think you'd want to give up the track position right now, would you?
No, you cannot pass. It's near impossible to pass, especially on old tires.
Yeah. Well, do you have anything for Ryan Williams and DJ Stagner right now?
Nope, I used my stuff up. We're kind of just holding on for dear life here.
Oh man. Well, you got some fast guys behind you coming up too.
We're gonna do our best here. Hopefully it works out. Found a way to put ourselves in this position.
So do you do any blocking at this point?
I think if I block, I get wrecked. So I don't want to get wrecked.
True. That is true. Yeah. Yeah. Those guys behind you, Curtis Granger ain't going to put up with that. He's blocking stuff.
No.
So.
if I block my owner, he fires me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll let you go, and good luck then, Connor.
All right. Y'all have fun.
Yep. You're in with Curtis and them, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, heard what he said. He better not block the owner. He'll get fired.
All right. Well, Rudy, it's going to get really interesting. There were guys that had a set left. Gabe Herschel gave up 7th spot. Come down, took 4 tires. He's going to restart 13th.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this could be interesting. I don't know if there's enough time. I don't know if there's enough time for him to get there, though.
Yeah, and at any other track, I would agree with you. But this track is so wide. You can easily do 4 wide here. I say he puts it up near the wall and just drives right by him. It's going to get really crazy here.
Yeah.
I would say your best view is going to be on the leader looking back at the rest of the field because it's going to fan out quick.
Well, this could be the final restart. We got 2 green white checkers if we need them, but this is more than likely going to be the final restart. So get them going here one more time.
Could be. Stagner elects to take the outside line. Not a bad choice. I would do the same in the same spot if it was me. But yeah, keep an eye on the rest of the field because I wouldn't be surprised if we hit 5 wide by the time we get to the backstretch.
Five wide. Wow. That would be insane. That would be literally insane.
Just goes to show you, when you think you know how these are going to play out. That's twice tonight we thought we knew the outcome. Not so fast.
Yep.
All right. Possibly for the final time. Pace car ducks off. DJ Stagner going to bring him down to the restart zone.
Green.
Green is out. We're back underway. 4 to go. And 3 wide for second already.
Curtis Granger not wasting a second of that time to get the second place and got around Ryan Williams. The bottom is Connor Holden battling side by side. Whoa, man, he got it settled in, though.
Yes, he did.
But Ryan Williams will hold on to 3rd place for right now. He's running a little bit different line than Curtis and DJ Stagner. And man, I'll tell you what, I think DJ Stagner might have his hands full here. Number 3 to go.
3 wide for 4th.
Oh my gosh, I guess.
Scott Zellner has the advantage at this point.
Yep, Kunman up there to 4th.
And he's got the drafting help. Battle for second. Williams to the inside of Granger.
Oh my gosh, yeah, look at this side-by-side stuff.
And Stagner is happy to see that in his mirror.
Bet.
He is pulling away.
2 to go.
They're still fighting 4-3. Man, they're just all over the place back here.
I know it. It's pretty crazy, but
4 wide, 3 wide.
Stagner going to be getting the white flag. It's going to be rough for anybody to get to him. I don't know if Curtis has got anything for Stagner.
No, that fighting with Ryan Williams has allowed Stagner to get away.
Yeah.
And unless Stagner makes a huge mistake, it's his race to lose at this point.
1 to go.
White. One more time around for DJ Stagner.
Boy,
right
I'll
now,
tell you
the
what.
battle is for second.
Yeah, Curtis is trying to figure out what he's got to do just to hang on to second. He dives down to the bottom in 3 there, or in 1.
Oh,
just trying to.
4 fresh tires.
Yeah.
Stagner.
You were right. Herschel did come up through there with them new tires.
But he's going to run out of time.
Yep, he's going to run out unless
out of time.
Man, he's out of time. Whoa. So congratulations to DJ Stagner for the win here tonight.
Herschel needed one more lap, and he would have been by him.
That was wild finish right there. Heck, there it is. Man, what a finish.
Yes, sir.
Well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute, folks. So hang on. Don't go anywhere. We got to listen in and see what these guys got to say about this finish. All right, we caught up with the winner, DJ Stagner. Holy smokes, man. We were watching Gabe Herschel come up through there. What were your thoughts on them closing laps when you seen him coming up in your rearview mirror?
Yeah, I was told he was in 5th and then 4th and then 3rd, and then I saw him on my relative and he was coming, and I honestly thought for a second down the backstretch that he was going to get me.
Yeah.
Lucky there was not one more lap or he would have had me.
Yep, you got that right. Yeah, matter of fact, Dwayne just said that. He said, boy, one more lap, and Herschel would have got you. Why didn't, I know we talked to a couple of the guys, and you really didn't want to stop mainly for track position, because if you would have stopped, everybody else would have stayed out. You know how that goes. But
absolutely. Yeah.
So, I mean, you guys opted to stay out there, and it worked out for you and a couple of the other guys at least to have some good finishes, So, boy, I'll tell you what, that was amazing finish. And I think you walked away with the maximum amount of points tonight. You led to most laps.
Well, I don't think so because of the pole, I qualified second. But
yeah,
I mean, it was a good race. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah,
it was so hard to pass out there today. Track position was everything, and the reason we didn't pit at the end was because we were out of tires.
Oh yeah, yeah. That too. Yep.
And even if we would have pit, it took a good 2 or 3 laps for him to get up to temperature and be good. So there was one point where the 6 car stayed out on older stuff, and he was able to hold us off and drive away for a little bit because he had temperature in his tires and nobody else did. So it was 4 to go there. I really didn't think it was going to work, and then the 07 proved everybody wrong. So he had a fantastic run.
Well, when we talked to Caleb there earlier, in the 6 car, we talked to him about, he said clean air was pretty much king out here again. And once he got mired back in dirty air, he just couldn't compete.
Mm-hmm. It was, you basically had to go where the car in front of you was not. You couldn't run behind somebody and expect to make time. It just, clean air was everything today.
Yeah. And I think that's what really cost him. Once he got into dirty air, he was not very good. So, but clean air definitely showed it there for him. Well, congratulations on your win here. First off, DJ, you guys go to Charlotte next week, a 1.5 miles, coming from a 2-mile track down to a 1.5 miles. Is it going to be a little tighter?
Charlotte is generally a track where, it's kind of closed in and it's really tight. I mean, it's 1.5 miles, so it's big, but it almost drives way shorter than that. So it's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to Charlotte because I feel like I'll be okay there, and that just kind of fits my style a little bit more than this.
Well, just to kind of throw this out there, I rode in a car on that track just a few weeks ago, about a month ago. That was awesome. But yeah, I had to throw that out there. I got to actually ride in a race car on Charlotte. So, but man, I'll tell you what, this was great. This was a great race here tonight. Only a couple of cautions, and it was looking like it was going to come down to either a fuel mileage game or a tire game. And I think you actually showed that the tire game might have been the option because you stayed out there And Gabe, with him stopping to get new tires, showed that the new tires were definitely better than what the older tires were. So, man, it was really a lot of strategy going on out there.
Yeah, tonight was probably, from flag to flag, the most strategic race I've been a part of.
Yep.
Because it was always changing. There was always something new.
Yeah.
If you saw a car that was 2 seconds behind you pit, they basically forced you to pit road because you did not want to get behind them.
Right.
Because if you got behind them, clean air was just that important.
Yep. Well, who you got to thank for this win, DJ, before you go celebrate? Boy, this is going to really keep you right up there on top of the points.
Well, everybody at GRT, and don't quote me, but I do believe this is the Thirsty Goat race. And we've got the 64 Thirsty Goat car, so that was kind of a good coincidence.
Yep.
Bring the car home in victory lane, and everybody over there, because we worked today. Like I said, today was the most strategic race we've done.
Yeah.
So it was ever changing, lap after lap. Strategy was always changing.
Well, the sponsor for tonight's race was Fresh Prince.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I
think last week was the Thirsty Goat one, wasn't it?
Was it? Okay.
I can't remember. Anyhow, well, go celebrate that win, and we'll see you back next week, DJ, to on Charlotte to see if you can bring home win number 2 in a row.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dwayne, you got second?
Yes, sir. Gabe Herschel. Man, I'm going to have to nickname you the strategist here. It seemed like in the race you had everything going for you. You stayed out. You had the fuel to make it to the end. A late race caution breaks up that strategy. And then if the caution comes out one lap earlier than it did at the end, you probably have this race won. Talk about your racing and strategizing out there tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely a strategy-filled race. So, I mean, I had a terrible qualifying run. I started back in the 20s, and like DJ kind of said, you could not pass, and it was very challenging. So, I mean, from the beginning of the race, saved a set of tires and was going to be able to make it on fuel. Even if it went green the whole way, I probably would have ended up finishing around really 10th, just because of how everything would have shaken down, how much time I lost and everything. And then, yeah, that second run to the finish where what we thought was going to be the finish ended up around 10th again. And then that extra set came into play. I've looked back at it a few times now. I think I kind of got crossed up on that first lap of the restart in 3 and 4 with the 6. I think if that didn't happen, I think I would have had a better shot. I also feel like I probably could have gotten a little better run at the 64 if I would have started a little higher, kind of diamond it off a little better. But nonetheless, I mean, you can't complain about second after starting in the mid-20s.
Absolutely not. You definitely proved a lot of muscle out here tonight. And how do you feel about next week heading into Charlotte?
I think it'll be a decent race. It depends on what kind of run the bottom, or if we're able to kind of move around a little bit. I'm not really sure what time of day it is. I don't know if it's a night race or a day race, so that's gonna have a little factor with it. But typically Charlotte's usually kind of like a one groove race, so qualifying is gonna be important once again, and then just trying to piece together a whole race. That's kind of where we're at here at this point in the season.
All right. Well, you definitely made it look easy out there tonight. Who do you got to thank for that second place finish?
I want to thank everyone at Space Station, building this program from the ground up this year, and it's been something we've really been trying to work on. We've had some success in the Coke Series, and we're trying to get a few more drivers in there. I'm nowhere near that level, so that's why I'm racing racing tonight with all these great guys. Great time out here. And then everyone at Misfit Racing too had good time racing everyone over there, and yeah, looking forward to gun the rest of the season and seeing what other good runs we can have.
All right. Well, again, congratulations on second, and good luck next week at Charlotte.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
Rudy, you got third.
I do. Curtis Granger, you got a copy?
I got you.
Well, Curtis, what's going on for you out there, man? You have been struggling to get some top 3 finishes here this season. Last season's champion. What's going on?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Auto Club is just not my racetrack. I really had a difficult time tonight. I qualified really bad and was super disappointed with myself right off the bat. And then things just got worse and worse when I discovered how difficult it was to pass because of all the dirty air back in the pack. So not gonna lie, got a little bit frustrated just because I'm normally like lap 20, 30 of the run. I'm starting to drive through the people and get my own little headspace. But it was, for me, it was mentally exhausting tonight because I was just around cars constantly. And I mean, it was fun, but it's just something I'm not entirely used to. But overall, great race.
Well, I'll tell you what, the guy that we were watching there, and I talked to him a little bit ago there, Connor Holden, man, I'll tell you what, he come up through the field really good. And he kept the car clean and kept it, you know, kind of like just outside the top 10 till the halfway mark. And then he got inside that top 10. And we watched you do that. But when you were up there in the top 10, you stayed in the top 10 pretty much the most of the race. But we never did see you much closer than what you are right now to the front.
Well, I did get to lead for a little bit. I had a good tire strategy, and then the second caution of the race came out, and then back on the restart, my natural instinct is to just let people by and save my tires so I can get them later in the run. It just didn't work out for me like it typically does. So I have a lot of learning to do whenever we come back to this track next. Charlotte next week. That should be another curveball for me because I know they updated that track fairly recently on iRacing. So I did win the last. I did win the last race at Charlotte. What I believe like 2 seasons ago. That was my first win in the series. But I'm worried again next week.
Yeah.
But we'll figure it out.
What do you think was the toughest thing in here tonight? Was just the dirty air? Do you think that was the hardest thing?
Well, that didn't help for sure. But I found that just my ability to run a consistent line on the bottom lane that would just save my right front just didn't work out as much as it typically would at a Kansas or an Atlanta. I really struggled to work the high lanes, the middle lanes, like find where the grip was. But I just got to learn, get better at it, get better at adapting. But we'll be back next week.
Yeah, well, I hope you can do better at Charlotte. You know, I mean, I'd like to see you get a win there too. I mean, you know, you're hanging in there, second in the points, and you're tied with James. Well, you were tied with James McKee coming into tonight, only 6 points back. So, I mean, I guess you're doing okay, but we haven't seen the wins out of you. Is what I was talking about. You know, we haven't seen the wins.
I did get a win at Kansas.
One,
but, DJ,
yeah, one. But I mean,
there's plenty of season left there, Rudy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just picking on you. You know that. But anyhow, I wish you the best of luck next week. But congrats tonight. And anybody else you want to give a shout out to or say a thank you to before you go?
I want to thank my sponsors, SP Designs and Dylan Body at Body Shop for painting me this amazing looking SiriusXM Supra here. Always happy to have them painting cars for me, and they're super good guys. So definitely check them out at SB Designs and at Body Shop on Twitter, and they do fantastic work. Give them a shot.
All right, Curtis. Well, we'll see you next week, buddy, and go celebrate that third. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right, Dwayne. See. We can run down through the final results here. All right, DJ Stagner coming home with the win. Gabe Herschel with that last second pit stop there on that last, 6 to go, and they got the green. And, man, he just marched up through the field on them brand new tires. That was amazing. He did a lot better than I thought he would do, Dwayne. I really did. I thought there wasn't going to be enough time.
Yeah, I kind of figured that what he did is what was going to happen.
Yeah. Curtis Granger, 3rd. Alan Kundman will finish 4th. Ryan Williams, 5th place. Scott Zellner, 6th. Kendall Kerr, 7th. Roberto Ramirez with a great finish there in 8th place. Connor Holden, 9th. And Patrick Green, 10th. Wayne?
Dylan Petit's going to bring it home 11th. Brad Kress, 12th. Ryan Hines, 13th. Casey Heschel, 14th. Tyler Schneider 15th. 16th is going to go to Matt Owens. Adam Bose is going to bring it home 17th. 18th, Caleb Morrissey. Ryan Potter is going to finish 19th, the last car on the lead lap. And after a great race and a pit road penalty is going to put Jordan Martin in the 20th finishing position. Rudy?
James McKee 21st, Mike Campbell 22nd, Scott Wheeler 23rd, Chance Duckworth 24th, Andrew Baker 25th, Dylan Smith 26th, Andrew Siegel 27th, Dylan Body 28th, and Tyler Rush 29th. Toby Wedgwood did not start the race. All right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. We do appreciate it, and thank you very much there for helping out tonight, Dwayne. And man, I'll tell you what a great race it turned out to be, huh?
It really was. The strategies that played out were impressive. Great racing all around. And how about DJ Stagner getting his 3rd win of the season?
Yeah,
that's only going to boost him in the points even more.
Yeah, pretty wild, man. Well, I think with this, the way he's going right now, he'll probably never look back after this. He'll probably just keep marching forward and try to get that championship. So 7 races left after tonight, folks. So it's on to Charlotte next week. Well, Dwayne, thank you so much. Everybody tune in tonight. Thank you so much. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxspeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxspeedTV. Till next time, stay safe and have a good night.
Good night, everybody.